Welcome everybody to round 5 of American Rally Association presented by DirtFish. We're here at the New England Forest Rally, and as you can tell, it's already raining. So this is going to be quite an interesting weekend. There are over 80 different cars that have registered for this rally, and this is actually the 30th anniversary of the first running that took place in 1991. Now we have a familiar face that's coming and joining us this weekend, David Higgins. David has won this a handful of times within the last few years. He is also an Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Famer and was inducted in 2019. David is actually going to be a part of the McKenna Motorsports team this weekend, and I am pretty excited to see him and Craig Drew back together here for New England Forest Rally. Now, this weather is, like I said, going to play quite a factor in a few things. Recce was today, however, there was no rain. Now the rain's coming in. It's going to make things quite slippery and possibly change the notes that the drivers and co-drivers have already done earlier today. We've got a lot of familiar faces here this weekend in New England. Cameron Steely's back. We also got Mark Piakowski, who did win the hard charger from DirtFish at Southern Ohio. We also have Ely Barta, which I know he's pretty excited since he does have David Higgins' old car. So make sure you guys stay tuned as we're going to start the rally bright and early tomorrow morning. Hanging out with Zac Mertens. Zac is the marketing director at Hoonigan Racing Division. Zac, thank you so much for taking the time. We're here, New England Forest Rally. You guys brought another driver. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, actually, we brought a gigantic crew this time. We have not only Ken and Alex driving the Subaru, but we also have the return of Kazi V2, as you'll see behind me. But obviously, Ken and Alex's name are not on the side of the car. It's because this year we have brought out Jax Redline, who will be campaigning in the Baja 1000 with Ken. Ken is a beast. I wish that I was that composed and intelligent when I was 16. Still not.
Well, we've also seen the infamous fire video, which I know Ken probably hates talking about, so you get the pleasure of talking about this. Obviously, Ken was not happy about it. How does Ken feel about all of that? What can you tell us a little bit? Because I'm afraid to ask Ken.
No. I mean, honestly, look, it was the original version of the Kazi, right? It still had a lot of 90s stuff and some kind of sketchy wiring. Now, the car is completely dialed. It's like got a lot of modern tech in it. And he's pretty stoked that it's back. I mean, this is the first time this is back at New England Forest Rally since that fire. And it's much faster and, much more dialed this time. So I'm pretty stoked that Jax is the one driving it. I think Ken's kind of bummed that he's not driving it. But you know what? It is what it is, right? At least it's here.
All right, this is actually going to be a very hard question. I hope to not get you in trouble with this. Do you think it's possible that Jax is actually going to possibly beat Ken on a stage? Is it possible that Jax could beat Ken on a stage? Well, one last thing before I let you go. I know you guys are super busy. Ken's wife, Lucy, she's out here this weekend. Has Ken mentioned anything about being kind of nervous about all of that, or how he feels about Lucy behind the wheel? And, like you said, you guys got a big team this weekend.
That's right. Lucy blocks. Actually, this is her car right here. And Lucy is a savage. She gets after it. So I'm actually stoked. She's going to do great.
Awesome. Well, Zac, thank you so much for taking the time. And if you want to see what's going to happen this weekend, obviously, like I always say, head over to dirtfish.com. You're going to get all the latest and greatest from New England Forest Rally.